Tonight, President Trump is playing the blame game for his reflecting pool woes. Without evidence, he claims vandals are intentionally ruining the pool, causing the algae buildup and the paint or sealant from peeling off the bottom.
We also fixed the reflecting pool. In fact, if you go over there right now, it looks very good. It's up. Somebody said fertilizer in the water. If you put fertilizer in the water, you get algae. But somebody said they might have put fertilizer. They did something to create the algae, but that doesn't matter because that's been purified. It's dead. Lay at the bottom, they're taking it out, they vacuum it out, they vacuum it very carefully out, and it'll be back to health pretty soon.
So far, at least 5 people have been arrested for vandalism, and at least 5 others have been issued citations. The president also claimed that a 350-foot gash was caused by a knife-wielding vandal.
I cannot believe you said that sentence with a straight face.
Did not make that up. I mean, I didn't make it up. He might have made it up, but I didn't make up the fact that he said it.
But it's ridiculous and absurd, and there is zero evidence for it. I mean, there is an actual logical scientific reason why painting the pool blue has resulted in this growth of algae. And it is ridiculous that in America, nobody's gone to jail because of being in the Epstein files or being, having associations with Epstein. 1,500 people who actually did vandalize the Capitol got summarily pardoned. But people who were riding around and just, looking at the stuff floating around in this pool are now arrested and being prosecuted by this government.
They're literally sicking the U.S. attorney
so
on people who are picking up the pieces of chipped paint in the reflecting pool.
Two things can be true at once. I'm guessing that there are some people who foolishly decided to pick it out because they saw it floating, thinking they weren't doing any damage. They should not be hit with any vandalism charge.
What's wrong with that? There's actually nothing wrong.
Well, because anyone who's tried to peel off something like wallpaper, you try to peel off just a little bit and then the rest of it comes out. It does more damage.
Oh, God.
But this idea that
You think,
so you're arguing though.
I've never been aware.
You think people are jumping in the pool, wading in there and picking the thing off the floor?
No, I think in most cases, it's probably someone, I'm saying in most cases, I think it's someone who thinks they're doing the right thing because it's floating and they're trying to clear it. I think those people obviously should not be hit with vandalism charges. I also think it's likely that people are trying to do something intentionally, unless we're supposed to.
You think somebody cut a 300-foot gash
I think
across
it's likely, Anna, I think it's likely that someone might have committed vandalism, given we just covered a story of 8647 on the lawn. Was that vandalism?
You said hold on a second. You said it's likely
that someone might commit a crime. Vandalism.
What you said likely.
Yeah.
What makes you say that it was likely?
Because we've seen nonstop vandalism against this president and against Republicans for a very long time. Vandalism exists. It exists on both sides. We just saw what was just cut into the lawn. What was just cut into the lawn?
You're not going to.
I'm giving you an example. Literally within the last few days, we had stories about the
vandalism against Republicans. I would love to know the answer to the question.
You don't see graffiti.
So one graffiti is the
there's only folks. There's been one instance of graffiti. That's it.
So you don't keep talking loud, but you don't answer that question because it's not true.
What would it take to
the amount of lying at this table
vandalize to this extent a pool that, according to, if let's just take Trump's favorite analogy, is the size of a skyscraper? What exactly would it take to make that happen?
Well, what would it take to carve 86 into the lawn?
That's not the question she asked you.
But it's the same thing. That was a
answer the question
you
she
can't get
asked
the truth
you.
out of this one for now.
I'm sorry, I've never committed vandalism against a reflection pool, so I don't know what goes into it.
Right now, when you say non-stop vandalism against Republicans.
Can I posit a scenario?
Do you not see that it's possible that
any... Can I posit a little scenario?
Please.
A couple days ago, the federal employees took gallons of hydrogen peroxide and poured it in there into the pool.
Yeah, they started that in 2021.
And they did it for days.
It wasn't painted in 2020. It was under Biden. Are you making any sense tonight?
The president painted the pool. Then they poured gallons and gallons and gallons of a substance into the pool. I mean, if you saw anybody pouring gallons of a substance into the pool, you might think it was vandalism. But these guys were federal employees. So I don't know. I mean, what is more probable?
Listen,
Both.
I don't know. Listen,
Sorry,
all I
it's
know
true.
about this story is that, okay, the paint is peeling. Apparently, Obama, under his administration, it was falling into disrepair. This seems to be a really bad, the execution of cleaning this pool seems to be very difficult to maintain.
That cannot be
Okay.
all you know about this story. You came on TV to
no,
talk about it.
I'm telling you that,
That's the worst research I've ever seen in my life, if that's all you know about this story.
I'm just explaining the fact that the pool, and how
Ma'am.
many issues that have happened to this pool. The fact that there was a parasite and ducks were in danger, so they had to drain the pool.
Caroline,
and then we
all
had
the
to dump
problems
money
started
on the
under
pool.
Trump. All the problems
but I'll
started.
tell you what, though.
You gotta
The only-
Yeah, the paint showed up on the
gotta
truck.
accept that.
The paint showed up on the truck.
But the
tried to
only,
ruin
the only,
it.
pool
wait,
showed
the
up on
only,
the truck.
the
You have to
only
go.
guy who gave a
You guys have
no-bid
to go.
contract with no process
For
to his
millions
pool
of
guy
dollars.
of our
Trump.
millions
Biden
of
did
our
that for
tax
hundreds of
dollars.
millions of dollars
Well,
over the
was
course
the
of
It was a
several years.
well-intentioned
All right,
beautification project. It just is hard to implement.
We do have to leave it there. Next
Please.
for us, the panel's